All right, so we're continuing on, and the next one we're going to do is arpeggiated fifths. That was the last one we made, whatever that was. So we'll change the frequency here on this one to about a one, or sorry, five. We're going to go in the center here. We're going to set the octave to a one, and then we're going to use the triangle wave, keep the square wave down, and keep that at a five. And we're not going to use a sync on this. We'll turn up oscillator B and oscillator A all the way up to the top. Turn the noise all the way down to the bottom. Get to about 2 and 3 on the cutoff, turn the resonance all the way down, get the envelope all the way up to about a 10, and get the keyboard amount all the way down to a 0. If you then move the attack down to about a 4, and then turn the decay up to about a 5, and then turn the sustain over here to about a 3, and then we're going to turn the release down to a 0. I'm going to turn the attack, then we're going to turn this to about a 7, and turn the sustain down to 0. Release is going to be 0 as well. So in these switches, retrigger should be switched on. ARP you can leave on, and we'll turn on the LFO clock to be about in between about a 6 and a 7. Just turn on the modulation for a second. Turn this all the way down to a 0. Set this octave to about a 1. Is it? Yes, a 1. And we're going to use the middle wave, which is the triangle wave. And then have this at a 5. We're going to set this to normal, but we're going to use the keyboard. The glide is not used in this, so we're going to turn that off, set it to normal. Sounds about right. Okay, so now in the modulation section, we're going to switch this to an off. We're going to set this to off. We're going to set this to off, this to off, and I'm going to turn on the filter a bit. We're going to have the oscillator B modulate the filter. Or no, we're not. We're going to have all this, set this to wheel, set it up to about a 5, then set this to direct, and then put it up a small bit, only a bit of modulation on that. And so what is it like with the wheel? What's on the wheel here? The wheel isn't even being used. Yeah, turn that up to a wheel. So this should be. So this is an arpeggiated fifth. So if I hold down like let's say 3 keys or 4 keys. So if yeah, so because the arpeggiator is on, and yeah, you just get that effect. It's just a nice kind of. So that's interesting enough, and yeah, see you in the next one.